Thank you for joining us today. Our speaker is full stack engineer at Q42 who builds high quality, reliable applications across modern tech stack. Today, he will show how a AI assisted editor workflow workflow can detect real content changes and send a smart summaries to editors, reducing manual efforts. Please join me in welcoming Sri Harsha.
Hello all, thank you. So today I'm going to show you first I will go through the slides and then I will show you what and how ECA have used it, and also AI is came into picture and triggering out an email to the clients or specific email addresses we can trigger out. So today I'm going to show you using ECA, and in between we'll be using AI to summarize the email and triggering a email using ECA workflows. First, I will talk about the problem statement in one of the requirements. Today, I'm going to demo you or show and tell about summarizing of an email. I will be taking you through ECA, and in between we will be involving AI to summarize the email, and also we will be rolling out an email to a specific email address. Also we will be able to trigger out to specific roles, and we can use it like using views. We will be able to roll out an email multiple users. So today I will go through the slides first, and then I will show you the ECA what I have built. And yeah, let's go to first with problem statement. In one of the problem statement, like in one of the project, we got a requirement like we have around 120 to 130 number of fields, and yearly they will be modifying the content and they will be submitting to the reviewers. That's the actual flow they have, and to review it for the end users or people who are using the system, they will be finding it very difficult which fields are modified like that. We thought of initially let's show diff tab comparing between the revisions we have. At the same time, we thought let's give you a high level or summary of information which section got modified, so that they will be prepared before hitting into the diff tab like that. So while coming to that is the problem statement we have, and why in between while developing the information we come across to pass to the AI. To pass to the AI, we thought of using node views or node revisions. We can see directly where HTML templates, entire rendered information will be going into AIs, and it will be using lots of tokens, which I will be coming in next slide. So what's ECA? As ECA, we have start of the event occurring, and what there is one more like a gateway which is not performing any action, but you will be able to create different threads from that gateway. And actions, which we already know in Drupal, we have actions a plugin. Whatever actions you create, you will be able to see them in ECA actions section. So that's it for custom actions. So here I will be doing capturing the previous and latest, and as a token I will be passing it to AI using ECA. So recently we come across that tune is a format. It's not exactly a format. I taken the information or what we can say it approach how AI can be using it, and we will be getting better accurate information on that. If we instead of we do REST API JSON information we will be passing. So instead of passing JSON API, even if we minify the JSON also, the number of tokens used will be very high, which will be not the right approach. We tried with JSON API of Drupal entity view API like that, which is having a lot of unrequired fields, or lots of information is going, unnecessary token usage will be there. So tune is something like token oriented object notation. It is something you can say one question and what is the new information, what is the old information. So sections wise, I split it up like high level, first level section, second level section using hash notation, so that AI will be able to understand the stuff easily. So this is the normal entity API response, which is consuming around 18,614 tokens. So which is very higher. After processing it also, it will be consuming more information. If you see raw Drupal data, so that's 18,615 tokens, and this one slightly reduced, but still heavy. Like what I did is token inspired one only. I just passed it token tune formatted hash notation. I have passed it still along with old and new data. It is taking 15,153 tokens. So then it still doesn't make sense to use lots of information. Like what is modified, we need to identify first and then format it properly to understand or to make AI to understand. Yeah, clean token format. So this clean token format will be tune format only. It says clean, it's not visible now. So basically what I am doing is I am identifying the fields through custom script. I have written a custom action for that. Using that custom action, I am identifying the fields or like recursively identifying all the paragraph fields like that, and I taking out only the necessary required information and passing it to AI. I created one single token in that custom action where I will be identifying token name, whatever we pass from ECA custom token we can set. So that is the token name I gave in like a clean revision, and diff will be giving only the modified content. And so clean tone will be able to summarize that information. Very precise information will be shared with that. And this is the prompt while initial stage we gave like this. So this one will be having the information of all the content what we have. When we start node save, or when we are doing node save, we are triggering an event. So based on that event, we are catching one custom action. So custom action extracts latest two revisions. From those two revisions, we are cleaning up like clean revision diff we will be getting, and AI generates the editorial summary. And using easy email, we will be rolling out an email to reviewers. So I will be showing it up. So this is the ECA. So whenever editorial company submits their full assessment application, we are capturing like whenever it's submitted for review as moderation workflows, we have save as draft like that. So we are not initiating at that point of time. Whenever it is submitted for review, we are passing it to clean text like this is my custom action. So this is the token name I gave. Whatever the token name we give here, we will be setting the token information from this code. So this is the token name field, build configuration form. We can add whatever the configuration form fields we want. We will be able to add it here. And after submission of the token name, we will be checking that entity is accessible or not. So in ECA, we will be able to run every which role to should be used for a ECA to run. So we will be having a setting for ECA where we mention it run as super admin like that. In my case, it's super admin, so no specific user role is mentioned in the requirement. So here I'm just loading the whatever the action what we current entity which was modified. So we are fetching that, and revision IDs we are fetching using latest information. I am taking it to new revision, and the old revision previous version I am picking up. So in this revision, I have a service created. So this is the parser. Here we will be passing the old revision and the new revision together. So once we received the revision information, we start loading each and every field, and these are the validation checks. And yeah, so few fields which come along with the Drupal are like ID, UID, some core fields we will be having, default fields. So those we are not going to process. Also few fields in the while developing we have added. I am skipping those. So skip views reference field. We are rendering on node view. We are rendering views reference or view field like that. So I am skipping those. Datetime we are not dependent on those. Only fields like string, text with summary like that. And also we will be having paragraphs. In my case, we have like 3 level of paragraph, nested paragraph item. So we are recursively going through each item and processing that information. So this will be providing you the we are just first initially we are preparing the information of node revision. We are cleaning it up. Then I once we get the both old revision information and new revision information together, I am passing it to tune diff. Earlier we used it like parse to like JSON information only directly. Instead of that we replace it with tone diff. So this one simple text fields will be making it identifiable easily to AI. Like we will be giving the which section or field name and what is the new value and old value. For paragraphs, we are having different sections. So for each section, recursively, we are printing that values. So here we are preparing the tone information tone in the tone format, identifying the diff and passing them. So old value and new value we are identifying. If both are not equal, logic we are written here, and we are processing it one by one each field, and this is the format we are going to trigger. So once we get the tone difference captured all the information, we are passing the token, like this is the token sub value and this is the changing. Sometimes if there are no changes made also, users might submit a, so to avoid passing it to AI directly, we are identifying changes which we are passing it here. If there is no tone diff like that, there is no difference between old and new version, then we are not going to proceed further. So that token is being prepared over here, and this is the sequence you will be more checking, like if condition kind of operation will be doing here. So change if the action is changed, then we will be moving into Drupal using Drupal AI automators, and we have AI ECA module already available. Using that module, you will be able to choose the model, and the information what we have captured, we will be passing it as a token input, and we are capturing the AI response into AI summarized information. So this is the prompt we are going, like we made it like additions or removals, modifications, section impact and relevance, and asked it to list down in list item format, and we pass the token what we captured over there, and yeah, then we will pass it to once we get the AI response, we will be passing the AI summarize information. This is the easy email template we are working. So in easy email templates, we will have separate fields, like what is the information we got, we are capturing into this field. Yeah, so this was prepared by AI, and I'm populating the content what we received from the AI, and using tokens in the easy email templates. We will be I have replaced the token with the field value which was populated in that rejected information. So this is the email log. Whenever an email rolls out, you will be able to track down your information here, and the token is here. So we just give the token name here, the field we have created over here. This will be rolled out an easy as an email. So this is the email we will be triggering. So I made only small change like to identify one line description change happened like that. So still we can improvise this prompt like to give only little bit of information. If there are a huge chunk of information got added or removed, it's very difficult to send it out in a single email. So we need to limit that number of text lines. We can do that. So in this is still we are working on it to make a more like we don't want to process it multiple times. Like whenever there is an update, we can enhance it like using cache. We can old revision we can cache that information, and ECA has that kind of support of capturing cached information. So we are still working on that. Once we cache the latest information, whenever there is a we will be able to capture that entity information already. So we can pass that value over here to save it into a cache, and next time when we process it, we will be able to use it as a we will use this cache key and limit the time it will be taken to process the information and pass it to. That's what we have worked on, and that's it from my end.